Some words of encouragement there from his coach. Often you'll hear these equipped coaches shout to the athletes once they've reached depth. Very, very strong Scott.
3 white lights, absolutely no questions there. And he's definitely one of the contenders for the podium from the looks of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well-rounded athlete.
It was probably the knees in the final position. Yusei Goto of Japan taking a 15-kilo jump to 270. Looking at his first attempt, it seems completely reasonable, well within his reach. We'll see how this moves, so we can judge how much further he can push it on the third.
Still moving at a reasonable speed, but I was a little worried about the depth. He's got some quite big quads on him as well, so it can make it harder.
From the front, or from our perspective, I really could not see the hip crease at all.
World record as well. The worst that can happen at this point is a slightly lower total and that he won't get it. It's not.
Yusei Goto of Japan jumping 2.5 kilos to 272.5. This will be just enough to put him into squat bronze medal position provisionally, if he can get this. And if he can, he's in a solid position to fight for the silver medal going into bench press and deadlift. If he does not, he very much might be vulnerable from behind. He squats the weight up, but let's wait for the lights here. It's a 2-1 this time, a blue light from the right side referee. I can't imagine what the blue light would be. Fashion Ingo Monson. I believe he lowered his opening attempt slightly, perhaps just playing it safe, giving himself more room to improve upon. But he's gonna need to gain some ground on the bench press if he wants to fight it out with Obando and not be vulnerable to Oliveira in the deadlifts. He is a huge bencher though, 200 kilos personal best, so 170 should be a walk in the park. I say should be, it absolutely pops up. I think we're gonna see some fairly large jumps there, and he's gonna be regaining ground rapidly. Now for the outliers, we're taking a 50-kilo jump to our next.
He could, worst case scenario, just get his deadlift attempt in now and still be in a great position.
Yusei Goto, 185. As we said, we were expecting a big jump from him. He lowered his opener just to be safe. And this is now a 15-kilo jump. He needs to gain as much ground as he can in the bench press.
And if he gets this, he secures the silver on bench with his second attempt. Still relatively easy for him as well after a 15-kilo jump.
Yeah, I think there's another 5 to 10 surely there, and that would bring him quite a lot closer. Yusei Goto of Japan jumping another 10 kilos to 195. As I said, after the second one, a 10-kilo jump would seem completely reasonable judging from how that moved. It's still below his personal best, but it will put him right up there with Obando.
Yeah, and their deadlifts are incredibly close. Their deadlift openers are separated only by 5 kilos, and if he gets this, they're separated in total on prognosis only by 2.5 kilos, so really does make a difference, and actually puts him ahead on subtotal.
And that seemed like exactly the right call. It's 3 white lights, quite hard, but you'd expect the third attempt to be hard. And we're in for an absolute treat of a fight in the deadlift session. But 2 attempts to get through on the way there, and first of those will be with Coelho with 185 in silver and Matieshin in bronze. To be honest, Goto might have... No, he did not change it. Right. That is not important at this point in the competition. 255 kilos on the bar for Yusei Goto to stake his claim in the battle for the silver medal in the 83s.
The technique you see often with heavier lifters, they roll the bar towards them for momentum. Very wide stance. 3 white lights, a good lift.
And you say a technique you usually see with heavier lifters. He is on the shorter side, and in the 83 kilo category, he has the build of a heavier lifter, basically.
He is at about 90% quad.
Yeah. So going into round 2, we have Lilo in a commanding lead with Coelho and Matieshin very close together in the 74s. For medal position in the 83s. If he doesn't, he can be in a lot of trouble.
It looks about the same as his opener in terms of technique. 3 white lights, a good lift.
And with that, he pretty much secures the silver medal position. It would have to be a very much Hail Mary pull for Obando to get ahead, and even if he got ahead, Goto is looking like he had to finish off the competition in style. 295 kilos for him, throwing the gauntlet to Engo Monson, saying you can go for the world record, but you will not get the deadlift gold if I get this.
Yeah, absolutely worth walking away with that deadlift gold if you can. He's already secured second place by a big margin. And this would give him a 762.5 kilo total. Huge improvement of his current total PB of 748 if he's to get this.
This is for deadlift gold. Yusei Goto, your vice champion. And it's going.
Really extends that lockout position, and 2-1, good lift, gets a yellow from the far side referee, which
He gave it a really good go. Let's see on the replay.
and it is quite misleading because his quads are so big. It does look like his knees are bent, but it really is just the shape of his legs.
That is true. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your results in the junior 74s and 83s. In the 74s, Lilo Lawson with a commanding lead over Coelho and Mateshin.
The movements, like I said, we will do movements and then overall placements in order. So starting off with the 74 kg sub-juniors first events. Bronze medalist from Mexico with 180, Alonso Gutierrez. The silver medalist with 195 is from Japan, Yusei Goto. And with a best attempt of 262.5, the gold medal goes to Norway and Lars Ingemansen. Thank you. We'll be moving on now to the deadlift events. Bronze medalist with a best attempt of 270 kilos from Czechia is Jan Bilubek. Silver medalist of the deadlift event with 295 from Norway, Lars Ingemansen. Gold medalist of the deadlift event with the same best attempt of lighter and bodyweight from Japan, Yusei Goto. Thank you. Finally, the final placings for the particular juniors equipped. Bronze medalist of the class with 725 from Ecuador, Diego Omondo. Vice champion silver medalist with 762.5 from Japan, Yusei Goto. And the world champion with a new world junior record of 897.5 from Norway, Lars Ingemansen. now, one last time, everyone, please rise for the national anthem of Norway. One last time, congratulations, gentlemen. Congratulations.